2, 1. Alright, say hi to YouTube, everyone.
No.
Better
Hi to
late
YouTube,
than
everyone.
fucking never. Alright, already
Perhaps
demonetized.
I
Here we
will.
go. This is the PCC Cup Series, and I'm your host. This is Glizzy55, and
I thought you were gonna say host Hostman.
that too.
Toast.
Anyways, we've got 40 cars for this exhibition at Fuji Speedway. We're going for 42 laps. And this is certainly a track of all time.
Is one that has existed.
Why are we not at Suzuka? Because reasons. Apparently we're at Daytona too.
We're at Daytona. That's where we are. Let's go away.
I'm looking
Oh.
at that, at that big black groove down the middle of the track. I'm thinking,
I tried to fix that.
yeah, you just do all the LPs and then it fixes itself. That includes race line.
That's funny because I did all the LPs including race line.
Okay, well, you're missing one.
Yeah, man, I love Daytona with grass near the outside wall.
So
Yeah.
here's your entry list. And click down. There are some local drivers here. Let's see how they do. Oh, we have some engine problems. I'm gonna restart qualifying.
Well,
Drivers, to your cars.
Oh,
about TBA.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh.
Wow.
Koichi Takahashi in the 4th ROG Motorsports car takes the pole by 3/1000ths of a second over Ike Durbin.
Whew.
And last is Bethany Woodard.
Uh-oh.
Let's get this show on the road.
Drivers, to your...
Finally. Here is Japanese GT legend Koichi Takahashi, who will be leading them to the green.
Mason Blair qualified 5th. Hype train. Let's go.
Mason Blair Hype Train is currently leaving the station.
That Koya pace car's goated.
Yeah, I do love that.
It's a nice touch.
You.
And away we go.
E.
Going into turn 1, that's a bit of bumper tag. D'Souza gives Durbin a shove, and Durbin's going to take the lead.
My God, the Andrew
Didn't
Yin
forget
car
Hungary
stands
last
out.
Let's see what's going on in the back of
Yellow.
Yeah.
Oh, the two car.
Looks like everyone's making it through clean.
They got rid of yellow flags and just used diecast models of Yin's car now.
Yeah.
So we've got Durbin, Takahashi, Marshall, D'Souza, Yin. Hewitt is 6th. 7th is Mason Blair. 8th, Ben Atkins. 9th, Cameron Taylor. And 10th is Louis Ballard. And 11th is another one of the local entries. That's Daisuke Yamazaki. He is in the 4th Petrotech car for this race. Looks like we had an exchange up here. Josh Marshall's going to get challenged by D'Souza, but he can't quite complete the pass. He's trying though.
He's there.
Still there. I think
Blowing off.
Should get him
he's
into
gonna
one.
fall into line.
Oh, never mind then.
Durbin has a 1 second gap over Takahashi. Let's see what happens in this turn.
Oh.
Oh! Friendly
Oh,
fire.
That's some bumper tag. And aside from that, we're pretty much clean.
When they named the team Invasion Force, I don't think they meant invading each other.
So going through some of the local entries, we saw Takahashi and Yamazaki. Stacy Hughes Pinkerton is back for another go. She sits in 20th place.
They got the money from their appearance at Australia to do this race.
There is also Susumu Hayata, who was the one who got ran into, in 25th. Daniel Lee Reima is in 26th. Hiroko Fuji is 31st. Akihiro Shinizumi, who will be running the Europe East season, is in 34th. Shigeru Shibuya is in 38th. And we do have another entry that's showing up for the first time here, and that is the 83 of Fred Jones Jr.
Welcome back, King. I mean, what?
I actually did a pretty good job of recreating that scheme.
Ramos in the pits.
Yeah, he did
I
have
think he was
some
the one doing the
damage.
ramming.
Yeah, that was the car that
Granted,
Is
so
that
back
the
up to
one?
24.
Is that the 2008 team muscle car?
Which,
yeah, it looks very similar to the Samarel car, I do believe.
I couldn't remember the driver's name, but yeah.
Yeah, it was 66 car.
oh, Ian Elias is in the 82 for this race because Shibuya is in the 72. Elias is in 14th. Actually,
I forgot they were even in this. They were going to be in this.
I actually like how that 82 looks on that car.
The car itself looks good.
Because the font's round. Love it.
Mason Blair back to 8th. D'Souza is back to 5th. Andrew Yin in the Kowloon Heavy Industries car is up to 4th. Marshall 3rd. Takahashi is 2nd. But Ike Durbin in the Kronstadt Industries Red Star Racing car leads the way.
All right, well,
I
it
like
was
the
fun. It was fun to pretend we weren't fucked for one race.
Yeah, Australians tried their
Here we
best.
go again.
So, has the events of Hitman 2 happened yet in this universe?
Hmm?
Have the events of Hitman 2 happened yet in this universe?
Doesn't that take place in 2020 in Hitman 2? So not yet.
Okay.
Oh, Cameron Taylor's making a move on James Hewitt.
I could be wrong about that though.
No, Rich, you flipped to the wrong page of the script.
And he completes the pass
Early.
up to 6th place. Positions are changing around decently nicely.
So,
Richard?
when's...
Rich, you also have to keep in mind this is PCC Cup. Anachronism stew is served daily.
Anachronize me, Captain. Marshall is hounding Takahashi for that position.
He's just still mad that Frank wrecked in Australia.
In some of the test races, Marshall won the pole by like half a second.
I'll enjoy that until the end of China.
I even put the name on kanji on the rails. The gap is now 1.88. And fastest lap belongs to Andy Yin. Let's see if Mason Blair is in 8th, but we're gonna see what happens in this turn.
Go south.
Salvatore.
And we're actually pretty clean.
Yeah.
Although it looks like Shibuya got some damage. That might be from Bethany Woodard. That would be from Bethany Woodard.
They are really throwing it into turn 1.
Boop. Yeah. Fred Jones Jr. is in 30th place. It was a little surprising.
Hey.
I think is Stacy in the top 20?
I think she was. Yeah,
Just
20th.
in 20th.
I think that's more shocking.
And ahead of Josh Worth.
Hey, I was going to say there's Daedra and Avro, and then I realized that was Lester's car.
No, I'm in the Petit Sark scheme.
I'm just waiting for the day Zach shows up in the car that's not orange.
Ooh. Marshall tried to put the bumper to Takahashi there. I think
So that's
Marshall
sort
is
of
the
a-
faster. Hmm?
I still can't decide if I like the red more or the black car more. That you did last year.
It's got a red mist. Oh shit, this is not Rock Champ.
Mike is my namesake in this race, or no?
No.
Oh.
Stefan's racing is. I might have
Too
him
blue.
show up to Brazil. Whoa, Andy Yin, that was a hell of a
Yeah,
dive.
threw it in hot. Yeah.
Okay, just had to step out briefly.
So right
Walking
now
the
it's
driving caution flag.
Durbin, Takahashi, Marshall, Yin, D'Souza, Cameron Taylor, James Hewitt, Mason Blair in 8th, Louis Ballard and Ben Atkins in 10th. Yamazaki sits 11th, that's Fitzwater 12th, Anderson 13th, Elias 14th, Pliskin is 15th, Lenore Scurry 16th, Torregrossa 17th, Messina, Azaretto, and Josh Worth round out the top 20.
Yank Messina!
Daniel Lee Rama with no hood sits last, but of the cars that are that haven't pit, Scott Wallen is trailing by a decent amount. He is 3 seconds off the pace.
Got Wallen doing everything.
Oh,
to
we
keep
got a car
get
wide.
ludicrous.
That just kind of
Sam
happened.
Smith's gonna do it.
He's
Sam Smith
exploring.
trying to keep Lucas from getting relegated, and Scott Wallen doing everything to get them relegated.
And I think we had some contact. No, okay, we didn't.
What's that fuel load looking like?
It says 34, but it's more like 23 laps, 24 laps.
Okay, so one stop in theory.
Yeah, one stop. Yeah, this is a pretty fun track siege. Durbin's lead is up to 2.61.
I was hoping this would have been at Suzuka, so if I was in the race, I could threaten Vincenzo with 130R.
Only
When
problem
did
is
this,
he's also not in the race.
When did this get released?
Last year.
Okay, I thought so.
Engine problems for Ricea Meadows
Fuck's
Kaboom.
sake.
from 28th.
That's a big kaboom.
Sag.
Oh,
And this is
Oh no.
Ooh.
Oh.
Sorry, Beth.
Yeah, it was a Bethany Woodard's day. Wasn't miserable enough.
Bethany Woodard.
and Justin King got collected in that too.
just to break. Need to break the immersion for here for a second. This is a Kitsune Amy track, right?
Yes, it is.
Yeah,
Okay. It looks nice.
yeah.
So I think a lesson for everyone in the paddock. Ricea Meadows wrecked one of the gyms, and she's had bad luck ever since.
Ricea Meadows wrecked a gym and has turned into a gym.
Which is why you
Come on.
don't wreck. Which is why you don't wreck gyms.
She tried to take one of the Chaos Gym rolls.
Hmm.
Also, tire wear is absolutely a thing here.
Yeah.
By the way,
Justin thought it
Jim's
wasn't
gym
in
rules.
pages.
My headcanon is that the gyms are just the Power Rangers in this universe.
Jim's
Jim
forward
Stone.
more than meets the eye.
Jim Stone will be appearing at the overcapacities with Jim's gym rules.
Chaos. I do like the Chaos Gym rolls.
Intergalactic next year.
Let's see, King's in. Unfortunately, the cameras are not great going into the pits. I forgot to do something.
Oh no.
Oh.
Oh no.
Fingers crossed.
Oh, you forgot better cautions, didn't you?
The cautions were too mediocre.
They weren't good enough.
Okay, we're
Play
good.
the-
Uh,
Yeah, you just pause the game,
Price
right?
is about it.
Yeah. If you pause it, you have it has a much better chance of not crashing.
Something something ancient piece of technology.
I had to jiggle a little bit to make it work.
Yeah, bribes.
King's gone again.
Ben Atkins has decided to be nice with this universe and let us continue the race.
Yeah, Justin King has no hood, but he continues on.
And Bethany would have dropped out.
Yeah, that was a pretty hard shot. I'm not surprised.
King will slide into line in front of Gaspar de Souza. Gap is now 3.26 from Durban to Takahashi.
This is looking like every single F1 race last year. Oh, car number one's in the lead. Never see them again.
Well, Takahashi is kind of holding up Marshall and Yin.
I am glad that this track exists as something more than that meme Windy City Racing track now.
Oh, for sure.
You say meme track, but that is accurate to its depiction in pole position.
Oh, no, I know,
Yeah.
but
I will defend that one as being accurate for what it's trying to do.
The good
Understand mission statement, people.
I did have to finagle with the AI to make them pass a bit more, because I had cars that were really struggling to pass lapped cars, and I stole some values from Cariella and Road America.
Exactly why the Bathurst tracks suck. They just don't pass.
That's partially an LP issue, partially an INI issue.
I did redo the LPs, and they are passing more than they were before.
Yeah, it's a lot of things.
but still, it is difficult to pass on this track, and that's kind of what I like.
Yeah, you can get past us if we have a skill issue.
If Marshall sets up a good enough run, he'll be able to get around Takahashi. But he's got to be able to set up the run.
Well, if Takahashi's engine goes boom boom.
Goes the splot.
Oh, Scott Woolen, you are sad. Shibuya is 35th. Duncan Cobb 34th. Shinizumi 33rd. Worthington 32nd. Greg Woodard is 31st. Hiroko Fuji 30th. Fred Jones Jr. 29th. Maddox is 27th, or 28th. Phillips is 27th. Hayata 26th. Smith. Bruce. Oliver. Lester. Hughes Pinkerton is down to 21st, and Josh Worth is up to 20th. Yes, going through the grid. Oh, looks like Marshall tried. Oh, he was a little bit too far back to make that stick.
I'm thinking about it now.
Western Australian since 1932.
I'm thinking about it now. Since we have an Adrian Debro lookalike car, we need to have an Arctic Hekaton lookalike car and hope they collide. Because isn't it canon that those two don't like each other?
They don't like each other. That doesn't mean they run into each other a lot.
Keck W.
Yeah.
We get a Brian Sendak and an Alexis Rainsford car. We recreate RL 2010.
We don't need to master cup this.
Yeah.
This is the PCC Master Cup Series.
Okay, fine. We'll Arlet.
I'm your host, Snyon33.
I'm sending a drone strike at you.
Okay.
I called up my friend Barry.
Do your worst.
Hey.
When did Barry Juvenile get missiles?
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, don't worry
These
about
cameras need work.
I think they're a pretty solid start. Like they look like some of the first ones I did.
Driving for Red Star has its perks anyway.
Yeah, it does.
Except if you're Case Mayor.
Yeah, that's also called being bad.
You have to be competent enough to be trusted with them, duh.
And you also have to not bring in shady Israeli money. Okay, I should have just said I could have just dropped the shady and it would have had the same
The same effect.
Yeah.
Looks like Takahashi is faster in the turns, but Marshall gets the 37 in straight line speed.
I don't think Yin's faster than either of them, but he's not slower. He's not that much slower where they're leaving him.
He's biding his time. He'll probably have a bit more fuel. Or at least he can go longer than they can.
Mm-hmm.
We're drafting out.
Yeah, they're just biding their time.
Yeah, I don't think Yin's faster than either of these guys, but they're not gonna leave him.
Yin does have fastest lap though.
He does have fastest lap, but he's over the whole run. He's not faster.
Takahashi didn't lose that much time this time.
Marshall activates DRS. Doesn't work.
Yeah, they're gonna lose about a second and a half from their fastest laps throughout the run. tire wear gets to about, I've seen like tire wear at about 55% at the end of the fuel run. So there is actual, like, pretty decent tire wear.
You'd expect it on a track that's mainly turns.
Cameron Taylor has distanced himself from D'Souza. It's D'Souza, Hewitt, and Mason Blair, P8. Yamazaki is having a good run just outside the top 10.
The part-time Petrotech car has done way better than any of the full-season cars.
That's because they've been putting ringers in that car.
I even saw like Scurry and
matter.
Taylor completely binned it at servers.
Scurry's P16 in this race, so it's not bad. King's just had bad luck.
Yeah.
Some tells
King's
me he's
got
going to
taken out
keep
by-
having bad luck.
Was
And-
it King or Maddox who got taken out by Juveno's, well,
King.
abilities? And quote-unquote abilities.
Because Maddox didn't even make the race, I don't think.
No, Maddox was in the race.
Well, Maddox was in the race, yes, yeah. I'm thinking of...
I think he got taken out the first chicane because Juveno forgot what a brake
Yeah.
pedal was.
Yeah, Maddox lasted all of 2 turns.
Oh, I'm thinking of King got like wrecked on the initial attempt that we made because then he blew up in the like completed race.
Yeah, he blew
Your
up in
Honor.
the completed race.
Your Honor, my client has pled oopsie daisies.
Watch, Juveno's gonna go out and like win the pole at South Korean Mansfield.
Yeah, let's go.
He did
Juveno's
last
got
season.
Oopsie Daisy
Fucking
written on
what?
his forehead. Casey, he's just got it tattooed on his forehead.
We have a pit stop,
Yeah, sure. Fuck it.
and that's a bit of damage.
Ooh,
More than a bit.
sad Mia noises. Oh, that's why.
Feel
You're
like
supposed to pass the car, not go through it.
I think his logic was to, if I bump the 62, I can just take him out and he'll have to pit, so I don't have to pass him again.
And
Oh,
now you
that's
are
up on-
hoodless.
Yeah,
He's
That's
become
the
one
punishment
of
he
them.
gets.
hood privileges revoked. Too jacked up on friggin'. I'm all jacked up on KX energy.
Hood privileges revoked.
Revoked.
That is a quote.
Your hood privileges have been revoked.
I must
Says the
become
FBI
CRL
government.
modified.
It is entirely possible for a player car to become a modified in this, but good luck, like, keeping your car alive.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a lot of din.
I have seen cars
I mean-
drive without the front clip in this, but it's extremely rare.
You call it damage, Casey. I call it improvements.
Oh, here we go.
Oh,
Oh, passing.
That time.
what a move!
It's
Let's see that again.
That was a great pass.
it's a Lowe's logo, but it's just edited to say Jim's car improvement.
There- Jim scratching down. That is a
Yeah, Marshall swung it wide. Takahashi left the door open, and Marshall just
Wow.
powered up the
Mine.
inside.
He set
That
that
was
up pretty early.
That was pretty cool, actually.
Other energy onboard camera, brought to you by Jim.
And
Mar-
looks like Marshall has already left Takahashi in the dust.
Yeah, March has got to make the most of it when his juice runs out when they leave the Pacific Coast.
No. His
The
juice is
strength
gonna
of
run
a
out.
thousand dingoes.
Look, his juice is only gonna
Oh,
run
looks
after
like Yin's speaking to the
77.
inside.
They took out all
And
the
things better up.
gas and filled it with Vegemite.
Ooh, I think he gave him a shot.
I think so.
If you
Yeah,
look
I
at the
mean, you
side
know
of
how much
the market,
methanol is in this?
if you look at the side of the market
Yep.
car, you can see it's powered by 1,000 Goannas.
Yep.
don't have access to the sound command for this channel, but just imagine a box sound.
Yeah, only I do.
Marshall was 7/10 faster than Durbin that time by. Fuel leak on
That's
the
good.
37.
Oh.
No.
That's probably why.
I just realized as well, Mike, the goannas on the side of Marshall's car do not appear like I thought they would on the front quarters.
They're there.
Yeah, I thought they'd be more visible than that. Oh,
It's also the reflection map that this track uses.
good point.
Takahashi's gonna be coming in this time by.
That sucks. Although, if he's smart, he could pit now and he'll make it to the end of the race. Maybe.
Just be smart in the describing AI and us.
So
It's just the game putting him on a gigabrain strategy. It's alright.
I mean,
they can make it go 27 laps.
Okay, never
He can make it.
mind.
This is
Wait,
this is a mind you, this is a game where if you play around with the strategy values enough, the AI will set up a driver that's we'll have a car that's known for pitting for being very fast at the end of a fuel run and pitting them a lap early for a final run, and you get the wildest like chase down that I've ever seen.
Oh, I
They
was
normally
watching on
hit
YouTube.
the wall
The
though when they
37.
do.
Sorry, the 37 clipped
you-
the wall on pit in.
I
Yeah.
think it did. Yeah,
That's actually a pretty wild pit entrance period.
I was
that's
going
pretty
to say,
common outside the U.S.
I was going to say about the AI strategy. The first arse race that a bot ever won, we didn't get outpaced so much as we got outsmarted.
Ballard gets
That
around
was-
Blair for
That was at Road America. Sorry.
That'll be for 7th.
Blard's just happy to be out of the basement. He's not going to cause any trouble.
Where did okay, Takahashi came out there.
Right, unless he really wants to get sent back there.
Guys, what's Chase Mayer doing down here?
So Takahashi should be able to make it the distance. It's gonna be
Things are
very
about to
close.
get interesting.
He's just down there being spatially unaware, eating his Cheez-Its.
That's also assuming though, Mike, they
Okay.
repaired the fuel leak well.
Listening to
They did.
Johann Sebastian Bach, just no thoughts head empty.
Changed tires,
know.
so he's gonna be faster. But if he stays out, he's gonna have some pretty significant tire wear.
Oh, you had a fuel leak? Just stick some gaffer on it. That'll fix it.
Or Gorilla Tape.
Well,
Gorilla
Billy
Tape.
goes back into the
Which is a
top
flex-
10. Looks like Anderson got into the back of Fitzwater.
I'm trying to
He's
think
fine.
of the Flexio commercial. Phil Swift here with
Yep.
Flex Tape.
Yeah, Anderson got into the back of Fitzwater.
For some reason, I
Billy
thought of
Tape.
Billy Mays instead of Phil Swift.
Welcome Stacy Hughes Pinkerton back into the top 20. 72 has pit. That is scheduled.
He had the damage, yeah.
Yeah, he's just
That'll
here getting
work.
experience for the
Only
Yeah,
local
each season.
team as well.
what? Sorry.
The 72, is that a fully local team?
Yeah.
Okay.
Super Hisao Namoto.
Yeah, this is
Totally not the day of Fukuyama, guys. Nope.
shakedown run for the team before the Europe East season starts in a couple weeks.
Correct.
Marshall has been
don't
unable to
think
gain
that's-
since his initial 7/10 that he got.
Pit stops will figure it out.
It's about 4 seconds back.
Gotta hope the one goof's on his stop.
We'll just pull a road lander from last year, pit a lap early, and get ahead of him.
7 cars in.
Probably to remove the hood.
I don't
She
know
lost
if
her
it's...
hood privileges as well.
I don't know if that's bad enough to remove the hood. No, it isn't. It might have been quicker if they just removed it, but...
There
Yeah,
goes
those
the
sparkles on the
chances of a
those
3P.
sparkles on the black are beautiful. I just noticed them.
I don't know which template I found him on, but it was definitely one of Seed's. He had the sparkles in the design, so I stole it.
I don't know if I've said this, but I really like all the, what is that, the Team Australia cars?
Yeah.
Thanks, Nikki.
Australian motorsports.
It only took me 14 years, but I figured it out.
Durbin looking to the inside.
You're telling me.
I'm just waiting for Zach's purple
Good
car to
game.
show up so you can all shit on that one.
Marshall gained a 10th that time. Yin
Watch
gained
it look
2
the best out
tenths.
of any of them in the game.
No, Casey, you say that, I tend to agree, because I put them all in the game.
I still need to find the right application for this, but like, I've been wanting to enter a car that just has all the worst NASCAR design tropes.
Oh, an updated sliver flams is what you see.
Well, I've already decided my Rs car is going to have the numbers all in the wrong spots, so everywhere except where they should be. So, you're welcome.
The rear quarter
Only
panels, the
except-
hood.
Oh, sorry.
Hood, quarter panels, bumper, A post, C post,
The
bumper cover.
Rich, as long as they're somewhere I can read them, then I don't care that much.
Hayata's
Oh,
in
you'll
the
read
pits. Welland's in. King is in.
I'm just going to make sure every time you see my car, you're going to want to drive it into the wall.
As long as the numbers are Comic Sans, it has 5 outlines, and each of them are a different color. Like, each outline, I mean.
Just make it a pride
You know
flag.
You good?
You know what? Do that Comic Sans thing. Do that Comic Sans thing.
Maybe.
I feel like the only person in the world that doesn't hate Comic Sans.
It
I
has
remember
its place.
Leckliter using Comic Sans on cars. Or having Comic Sans on cars.
No, I remember that. He ran a Goma truck with that, with that font.
Yeah.
That was also the Sea King, oil paintings truck.
This
I
is
remember
the one
you
race
played
this
the
year
old
that
car one.
Elias is going to be in the 82.
Remember when TAFE we had an editing teacher who absolutely hated Comic Sans, so for our major project everyone fucking used it to piss her off.
Pliskin is 13th. Off to a good start. And Worth is in. First to the top 20.
Emu has landed.
Oh,
You
that
wanna
teacher sounds like a
Engine
that
damage
teacher
on
sounds like a
Elias.
Cynic fan.
Want to
Oh,
tell
it blew up.
No, she
Commentator's
was a cool
curse.
teacher, it's just she was a cool teacher, that's why she took it as a good joke, but we just
Well, now
I mean, we want to talk about fonts that we hate. Let's talk about Arial.
From Little Mermaid?
damn it, I was
Under the sea.
gonna say that.
The font under
I want
the
to talk
sea.
about naval actually.
I have no... I got nothing, Rich. You got one.
What about land-based?
Oh, you mean ground?
Leader's in.
Durbin's
German's in.
Leader is pitting now. The leader is pitting now.
Marshall stays
Nah.
out. Yin stays out.
I have
Somehow
beef
I-
with...
Taylor's in.
Sorry.
No, go.
D'Souza's in. Looks like...
I have beef with Ariel because for all the old NASCAR NR03 mods that exist, people will just substitute the hand-painted numbers for Ariel. And I get it, but like, it
Durbin's
just
out of pits.
to me, it just demonstrates a lack of effort, honestly.
Who's next? Cameron Taylor.
Speaking of fonts, Koyo News sucks.
Who's next? Find out more at 11. Oh wait, it just turned 11.
D'Souza. Hewitt. Blair
Got a
took
feeling-
a while getting going.
I got a feeling some of you aren't gonna like the JB Water
Atkins.
Sport fonts.
Blair. Yamazaki. Fitzwater. Scurry.
I mean,
Wow,
at least
Villard
it's
had a slow
early.
stop.
Villard did terrible. Jeez.
31-second stop.
31. They
His
forgot
pit
to unlock
crew.
the basement door.
Oh, by the way, here's Takahashi.
Ahead of Taylor.
There's Durbin.
We're just past halfway, by the way. I
Yeah.
think. Yeah.
Bullard's pit crew really crashed.
Did Marshall pit? I don't think he did.
Who?
Marshall and Yin, I think they
Oh,
started
they're
out
pitting
another
now.
lap. Well, they did now. I thought they'd done 2 laps extra.
I don't think Takahashi can make it.
Dare to dream.
Well, with what, lap 16 that he had that problem?
Something like that. 27 laps on fuel. I don't think they
It was more
can.
like seven. I think it was more like
17 and 42 is
Here
25.
comes Durbin.
Marshall's out.
Here's Marshall.
Well,
And gained a
Here
lot.
comes Yin.
Yeah. The overcut's working, I think.
Well, Yin had a slower stop because he was right behind Marshall going in.
Marshall's gonna be like, damn it, I'm stuck behind the 30. Or Yin's gonna be, I'm stuck behind the 37 again.
So it's Durbin, Marshall, Takahashi, Yin, Taylor, D'Souza, Hewitt, Atkins, Blair, Yamazaki.
And quite a gap to Fitzwater.
Villard came out in 18th.
Rip Bozo.
Louis Below, the more like Louis.
Berlin.
Louis Belland,
back.
yeah. The overcut somehow might have worked. On a 38.1. Okay, 3.42.
Half a second game?
Yeah. Takahashi is nine and a half back, and is probably gonna keep dropping because tires.
Yin's gonna be stuck behind the 37 again.
Unless he gets by him quickly.
Haha, rubber goes skrrr.
Taylor's making progress.
Yeah, Taylor's making good progress. It's been a quiet day for Cameron Taylor, but he's worked his way up into the top 5.
In all forms of racing that this server has, I feel like Cameron Taylor is always having a quiet day.
Cameron Taylor rolls quietest top 5 of all time.
Yeah, he even rolls the quietest near win with a photo finish ever.
He
Exactly.
gave me
Almost.
2012 Team Lights though. He gave me a fucking scare when he perfect scored the second last round.
Yeah.
Takahashi's having trouble getting around the 76. Inframan.
Hey, Daniel Lee, you're not a superhero.
Let's see.
How do you know that?
Durbin gained
Well,
4/10 that time.
Wait, is he really Infoman?
I just came with a stupid idea. For the overcapacity event, someone enters, I'm using Spider-Man for example, Spider-Man and Peter Parker. However, they are always in separate sessions, and if for some reason they both enter the race,
Yeah, I've
For-
never been seen in the same room. Yeah.
yeah. Well, I'm saying we go one step further and say one of them sells their ride to someone else.
And then the fourth one, Jim Webb, Jim
Get
Spider-Man.
their,
Jim
get
Webb.
Jim Webb.
Jim's extermination.
Jim Spider.
Fastest lap of the race
Yeah.
by Daisuke Yamazaki. That is 13th.
That'd be a good run.
Yeah.
Jim's. There is a thing called Jim's Termite and Pest Control, so they're after Jim Webb's after the Spider-Mans.
No, that'd be Jim Mounds.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, then North Carolina's gonna get pissed and enter Charlotte's Web.
Oh my god.
What? Jim Bacon.
Oh god.
That's Kevin Bacon to you.
Jim Bacon, sponsored by Jim BLT.
Jesus.
Jim's barbecue.
You mean Jim Way?
I believe Takahashi just
That would-
matched Durbin. Yeah.
Sorry, what?
Marshall's lost a little bit of time.
He's thinking about the gyms.
Get out of my head, get out of my head, get out of my head.
It's so Jimver.
He's got a gym festation.
Jim investors.
Yeah, Jim Festation.
So I saw this there was this old samurai movie from the 60s that I saw recently that I thought you might like. It's called Yojimbo.
Jimbo
You're
Jones.
welcome.
Jim's Police.
Go to hell.
I
Hughes
just
Pinkerton
thought of
continues to
something.
run 20th.
Okay, I just
No.
thought of something. I just thinking of entering a call
Lester
like
22nd.
like a call for like an overcapacity race. Like that's just Jim, like Jim White, a knockoff of Walter White. The Jim Net Lab.
Jim's
Jim's
Restaurants.
Pharmaceuticals.
All that.
Yeah.
If I had paid attention to when intergalactic series signups were happening in yesteryear, I would have entered Sam Goro. But
We gotta cook.
So, hey, don't worry. Next overcapacity, Jim Oak is showing up with Jim's tree and stump removal.
Jesus Christ.
I got a lot.
Let's go on board with Josh Marshall.
Yay.
Or you compete against the Teslas, Jim Musk with Jim's energy.
Jesus Christ.
Mrs. Jim's
The
Mrs.
Jiminy.
Jim's mother and
Exhibiting.
Jiminy Grizzy.
Sounds like it's.
What?
Introducing the new Democratic
It's gonna be like the Nightville race where drivers start being substituted with gyms.
Yeah, this is crazy. This stuff's getting.
We will be
Jimsical now.
Jimensing.
The Jim Apocalypse.
That's this universe's COVID is Jovid, or not Jovid, Jim.
The Jimdemic.
Is that what happened to Biden? He got COVID.
The Jim Apocalypse is
By the way, Marshall just gained 6/10 of a second.
Look at that sooner.
Jovid-19.
Oh no. Suspension
have I done?
failure on the 52.
Yeah.
New shoes.
Looks like he's gonna be breaking in those shoes on the way back to the garage.
That's what'll cause the apocalypse this world. I entered
Yeah.
Jim Sickly, sponsored by
Yeah.
Jim Laboratory.
Broke them shoes in a little too hard. He left a gym print.
Oh my god.
Burp.
Scott Woolen about to go legit a lap down.
Not even Jim's not that bad, Scott.
Making a very weak gym pact.
Genshin Gym Pact.
Oh my fucking
You know, they just take over the existing team, and it's just Gym Pact Racing.
god.
Fucking Genshin.
The gym piece.
Gen's Gym Impact? Gym Pack? No. Sorry. Too much gymming. The gymming is getting to me.
Gym
Send
Bob
help.
Gym pants.
And that's another 4/10.
Go, Marshall, go.
Send a gym.
What have I created, eh?
Send a emergency vehicle.
I have returned.
Rich, are you the driver of my emergency vehicle?
Looks like
Maybe.
Yin has
I got-
caught Takahashi.
I got one.
Oh boy.
Well, I've
A
got
nuclear,
three. Sorry.
a nuclear physicist turned race car driver named Jimmy Neutron.
Jimmy Neutron.
I was trying to think, because someone, Cooper said Jim earlier. I was trying to think of Neutron.
I am glad I've caused this gym invasion.
There's just a mobster. His name is Jimmy Hoffa.
Jimmy Hoffa versus Pizza the Hut, the two mob
Jimmy
bosses.
Hoffa.
He was never found.
Jimmy Hoffa, he became one of the gym beams in a building somewhere.
A restaurateur turned race car driver named Jimmy Buffett.
Fuck.
Jesus.
There you go.
Alex Phillips, your day is done.
You mean Jimmy's Buffet?
Jimmy Buffett just gets maxed out ratings on any track that's like on an island.
His hit song is 5 o'clock gymwear.
I was gonna say
That
he
wasn't even
peaks,
close.
he peaks when it's 5 o'clock.
It's another 2.5/10.
This whole conversation's fucking unbelievable, by the way.
I know, right?
I know.
It's
Well, a world famous guitar player
And
turned
it's
racer
going
called
on
Jimi
YouTube.
Hendrix.
You might say
It's
it's very possible.
He might say, "Oh, fuck you."
Meanwhile, Josh Marshall is catching Ike Durbin.
Rather
Fueled by the
significantly.
gym conversation. Hey Mike, if you need a new recovery team, I can send you Jim's mobile mechanics.
I think I'm good. Let's see.
Oh, an ambulance, but not for me.
That's a bad spot to catch Wallen at.
Yeah.
Rolling around at the speed of slow.
And I'm wooling around in circles up there.
Going around.
Woolen.
This race would be a lot more interesting if Sierra Knox was in the one car instead of Ike Durbin.
Keep
What?
rolling.
Be a lot more
rolling,
explosive, that's
rolling,
for sure.
Why
It's fun,
don't all hide?
72, tire down. That's 71. That's 72.
Damn.
Rolling in the deep of the
So-
pack.
Here's an interesting
Oh,
fact.
he gave him a shot.
Oh!
Get the fuck off the way.
Marshall's
Before-
right there.
He Jimmed it.
So,
Back the
Here's an
fuck up,
interesting
Marshall,
fact.
back the fuck up.
the number 20 is the most worn number in NHL history.
Well, yeah, it's probably one of the
Oh,
lowest ones
shot.
not being retired by every
Wait,
club.
what, number 1?
20.
I think he has more damage. I might be wrong, but yeah.
Provided that doesn't force him to pin.
And wow, Marshall makes it look easy.
Well, don't say it yet. Okay, now you can.
Using those mixed martial arts.
Josh.
That's good.
That was Durbin's number 1
He's
flaw.
a karate master, if you will.
Enough with these puns. Joy summon him.
Just for that, Mike, I'm going to resubmit this car with a tap out
He
sponsor on the side
practices
somewhere.
with world-class car core.
So what you're saying is Blacklighter is the master of dark art.
Yes, exactly. That's exactly what it
Draft.
is.
And you said
Ac-
you want
And
some.
Marshall's in the
Activate your
draft.
ass.
And he's got speed on the
No.
straightaway over Durbin.
Racing for draft.
We got a fight on our hands.
Yes, we do.
Ah!
Waiting for Jim.
The winner of each race gets a Chaos Gym Rule.
We don't have 25 fragments to go around.
That's why when there's a repeat winner, you just get the same one back.
They take it and give it back to you.
We just rotate.
There he goes. That's
Yeah,
the
up
same
the
stuff.
inside.
Oh!
Got him.
He loves that corner.
Same move he did on Takahashi. Oh wait,
Never come
Durbin's
back.
fighting
Clear.
back.
Got him.
Nope.
Oh no, he's got it.
A guy named Jim who the mixed martial artist turned race car driver. Jim Marshall.
Is his name Josh?
No, if it
Oh,
was a gym.
Oh, yeah,
was
it
a
is
good
Jim.
pass.
Yes.
Like trackside worker Jim Marshall.
Nah, that'd be Jim Grappler.
Meanwhile, Takahashi continues to hold off Andrew Yin. Taylor is 5th. D'Souza, Hewitt, Mason Blair,
Mason Blair.
Atkins, and Daisuke Yamazaki. Fitzwater is 11th. Sal Torregrossa is 12th.
Okay. The hell did you come from,
Then
dude?
it's Lenore Scurry, Kurt Pliskin, Gabe Messena, Louis Ballard, Josh Worth, Sapphire Anderson, Frank Azaretto, and Stacy Hughes Pinkerton. Woodard
Oh,
has
Woodard.
a vibration in 25th.
Man, I'm really glad I removed the anvil from the 01 car.
By the way, here's Fred Jones Jr.,
The
Whoa.
most important driver.
who's got some
Now,
damage.
this is important.
What happened here? Okay.
Boop, boop.
Fred Jones, like, I've been around for 21 years. I don't call this damage. I call them battle scars.
Ooh.
No, they're modifications.
I'm just going through and seeing what I missed.
Why was this Earl Bruce back in this?
That was a pretty big one.
And I think
I think that's it. Marshall
That
sets.
one. Durbin's falling off, it looks like.
yeah.
Fucking finally.
That Marshall's only 3
Oh,
tenths
Durbin
slower
ran
than
into the
fastest
back
lap as
of
well.
Wullen and really, like, killed the speed. Like, the straight line speed on that thing.
Skill issue.
Q issue.
Well, Josh, You're on route to winning the first 3 races of the season.
I know, right?
Watch him blow up.
Don't worry.
Oh, don't.
Korea's got an oval. We're fucked there.
Did have to earn this one though. Coolant
Sure.
leak on Scott Wallen. And his
Stop,
day-
he's already dead.
Yeah.
He's in Lucas Motorsports. We don't care about Scott Wallen.
He having that upsetty Getty spaghetti.
Casey.
What?
Before Scott
Decease
Wallen
and
fails to qualify
desist.
for every race.
Decease and desist.
Yeah.
We're getting all kinds of new phrases tonight.
Although if you just decease, you can't really. I guess you automatically desist.
Exactly.
You're overthinking it, but sure.
This
That's
is actually a
that's
pretty decent
typical of
battle
me.
between Messena and Worth.
Competition for Air Gym.
Wrong process, right idea.
Your process
They're
isn't
still side by
processing.
side.
Your process isn't processing enough.
Amazing what happens when you get a driver.
Casey Lester Motorsports
driver
has
has
a solid
appeared.
foundation for the future. Speaking of, where's
Think
the
it-
team owner? Oh, he's 22nd.
They had all of their cars in the top 20 on the server, so they got something.
Hey Casey, I think you and Oz Motorsports are gonna have the a battle of the century for the mid pack.
Casey loves
Once we
his
get back
coffee.
statesize.
By what?
Casey loves his coffee thanks to the sponsor.
It's fine.
yeah.
Toro Grosso's putting some pressure on Fitzwater.
He needs the intimidate button.
No, he needs the upside down button.
Very easy. L1, dude. Just press it.
Durbin was 6/10 off of Marshall that time by.
I like to imagine like one of the some driver who has entered the sport at some time actually came in with a Xbox 360 or PS3 controller as the steering wheel.
I got you. I'll find a way.
So, yeah.
I mean, they tried that in a submarine.
Yeah, Fred Jones Jr., the son of PCC Intergalactic Champion, Fred Jones. Having a decent debut, P29.
I want to see a Canon driver using a keyboard.
The next one will be a fucking drone remote.
The other one's gonna be
Some-
using a typewriter.
Someone's gonna enter the round of the Cleveland Grand Prix, but the car's a drone.
Like,
They're actually
That's a
the
good
actual
task by Shinizumi.
the actual
Driving into
driver
Lost
is
Cool.
the actual driver's
Whoa.
like somewhere in Antarctica.
Still
Um,
blood
oh,
basement.
Laura with a Wii
Let's do
remote.
something, I think.
Flintstone
Am I wrong?
vehicle.
Hey,
A
Rich,
Flintstone vehicle.
Louis. What we're gonna learn, Rich, is that Louis Ballard was never let out of the basement. He's just controlling it from in there.
Oh, just his clone? Yeah.
Louis Ballard is a drone.
Louis the Drone. Louis Drone.
Oh, you mean Tui Ballard?
We turn to Red Star team owner for a live statement.
Silence.
More at
Silence.
11.
There you have it.
More at 11.
11 Central Daylight Time. you
More at
mean.
11:30, so give it like 5 minutes.
Tomorrow. More at 6. At 6, you'll figure out what Jove it is.
Oh, tomorrow? Tomorrow? You mean today too?
Red Star just borrowed Jim's cloning technology to clone Louis. That's why
The
there's so many
sequel to
Louis and
Today.
Jims.
Today 2.
This is just a modern version of the Eternal September meme.
Yeah.
Today 2, Electric Boogaloo.
And then
And
there's
I know
Marshall
it
is
just
5
occurred,
laps away from winning.
just occurred to me. I think Eternal September is probably older than like everybody in the chat right now, except maybe me and Mike.
When did it come out?
That was 1993.
Same year as me.
Okay.
I am
It
just reminded
debuted
you.
the same year as me.
Oh yeah, Ryan was like 50 when that came out.
Rude.
Damn.
You say
You're
today.
gonna.
You say today too, and I'm just reminding. I just remember that I forgot to make the joke yesterday, Casey, that IndyCar was back in Toronto, but just till tomorrow.
That's when yeah.
I'm hoping that 37 makes it, but
He's gonna be close.
and if it's not him, Daisuke will give a good result for the home crowd.
This might not be the only race for Takahashi this year.
Especially not after this performance.
Sorry, at this rate, it shouldn't be.
Yeah.
He'll be there in Korea and China probably.
Suspension failure, D'Souza.
Jeez.
No.
Damn.
Going out with a bang.
I was gonna say that. Damn it.
Bang! They'll go to suspension. They'll go to suspension.
That promotes
Mango.
Yamazaki to 9th. And Fitzwater
Yeah,
into the top 10.
Bang said the engine.
Chinny chinny bang bang the engine.
What?
That also puts Casey Lester into the top 20.
I just still can't believe Hughes Pinkerton's 19. I was expecting him to be at the back.
Based in Turger being killed.
Mason Blair challenging James Hewitt for 6th. Yin just can't seem to get around Takahashi.
Marshall the only one of those top 5 that actually made moves.
Yes.
No, Cameron Taylor.
Pass-
Cameron
Taylor
Taylor did
got
have to
up
work
there.
to get there.
Yeah, but he
Because
pit
Taylor
cycled,
started
right?
10th.
But he did the pit cycle, right? He didn't really pass on track.
No, he did.
He was up.
Yeah.
He was up there at the first pit cycle.
The
Actually, the
podium's
only
gonna
pit
feel
cycle.
incomplete.
Jesus Christ, Casey.
Let's see.
Okay, no, you're right. I think like Lecklider's taken me over. I need someone. Can anyone do an exorcism in here?
Toro Grosso's gone from 17th to 11th.
I know a man.
The chat's flashing.
That's
know.
D'Souza.
Oh.
3 to go.
Man, bad day
And
for Cologne
Marshall's
Motorsports.
gap is almost 4 seconds. D'Souza should be done. Yeah.
Womp. Womp.
The
Womp.
third Paloma car out now.
Hmm?
The third Paloma car out now.
Yeah. Woof.
Like it's not a points race.
And suspension, and engine.
I was gonna
And
say
Fuji.
I'll go. That.
That's
sure.
Fuji has not been kind.
that's pretty terrible luck for them.
Rather
was
it
gonna say-
now though than in an actual points race.
If you're entrusting Ben Worthington to lead your brigade in a road course, you're pretty much screwed.
I did have.
Whoa.
Listen.
Speaking of, let's see, where is Worthington? He is 27th. I did have one race where he like shot up the inside on the start and passed about 20 cars and finished 15th in the race.
That's Dakota. That's Dakota 2023 for you.
The gap is over 4 seconds.
Is it the
to
damage
go.
really fucked Durban over, didn't it?
Yeah. Marshall was already catching Durbin, but him
But it
running
would've been
into the
a
back
much
of
closer
Wall and
battle.
just exacerbated things.
Yeah.
You would have got him anyway.
But I think
I
Durban
think it
could
would have
have
had to work a lot harder
stayed with
for
him.
it.
Oh yeah, 100%.
And it would have happened later.
Frank hadn't wrecked Marshall at Gold Coast. This would have been a fucking dream start for the team this year.
It still is, though.
You got 2 wins.
3.
3 now.
They don't count, but you got 2 wins.
2 exhibitions
count.
and a points win.
Yeah, they're on fire this season.
It'll all be downhill after China.
Maybe after Phoenix, maybe. Maybe after 777. Though, yeah, I can get kind of light. Imagine if, like, one of those calls gets turned into a meme at 777. Then I could see that be going downhill from there.
I should
I mean,
clarify. Is it 777 or is it 777 Speedway?
777.
Yes.
And Takahashi's gonna go for it.
No, like there's the Vegas edit, and then there's like the Daytona USA.
This is the Vegas
replica.
edit.
Okay.
Yeah, that got me too when I downloaded the track.
Yeah, Takahashi's going for it.
Go for that podium.
Yeah, 777 Speedway.
That was a
I
good
should
move.
enter a gym in that. I should just enter a gym, the Gym General's car at that number at 777.
Last car in the lead lap is Duncan Cobb. Oh, Shinizumi got up to 26th.
Ben Worthington. More like Ben Worthlesston.
Isn't he the highest
What?
running of the team?
He's the only one left.
Okay, so there's your answer.
Coming through the final
Hey,
couple of
is-
turns and onto the front stretch. Looks like Josh Marshall is going to make it 3 for 3 for Australian Motorsports this season.
Yay!
Coming down to the start finish line. And Josh Marshall will be your winner in the round of Japan. Ike Durbin P2.
Yeah, sports team.
Koichi Takahashi is going to cross the line.
Yeah,
P3.
he made it.
Damn.
Ian 4th. Taylor
doing
is
good.
5th. Hewitt 6th. Mason Blair continues a great start to the season, P7. Ben Atkins, P8. Daisuke Yamazaki is going to finish P9. And rounding out the top 10 is going to be Zachary Fitzwater.
Oh, so
That's
close.
Torregrossa, Scurry, Pliskin, Ballard. Worth will be P15. That's Messena. Anderson, Azaretto.
Oh, someone rear-ended her.
Stacy Hughes Pinkerton is going to be P19. And Casey Lester rounds out the top 20. Last car on
Blair
lead
running the
lap
full
is gonna be
schedule.
Duncan Cobb.
He's out.
Now he's out.
He's out of gas. Wow, just long enough.
Yeah, just ran out right there.
Perfect.
It's as far as he needs to go.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
There's no
Race
place race
car,
tech.
The ref
He
would
doesn't need
push
to
me
get there.
back. I don't care.
Somehow he's done better than every other. Oh, what I don't know what team. OG
Wish.
Racing.
Well, thank
Watch
you all.
Takahashi replace.
Hmm?
Sorry, Mike. Go ahead.
What were you
Go for
saying?
it, Mike. I was gonna say watch Takahashi replace Oliver by the end of the year.
I don't think so.
Unless he's the one who gets memed.
I think he'll be in the 4th car at some point. I think. Well, thank you all for joining me. Good win, Josh.
Thank you.
And next week is going to be round of South Korea, plus the start of the lights and truck seasons with those at Knox.
Let's go.
We are
Whoop,
going.
whoop.
Join me next week for that.
I
Or don't.
will.
I'm not the boss of you.
Or
And I
don't,
will,
but you are... Oh, sorry.
I will PCC you next time.
Yeah,
Damn
you're all invited to join us next week.
Smooth.
PCC
That
boys.
was a gym
Jeez.
experience.
Was the gym experience.